My name is Michael William Morris. I am a director and senior advisor at the Burton Blatt Institute at Syracuse University. We are also the manager of the Southeast ADA Center, which is one of the co-sponsors of this event. So we're just thrilled to be with you and supporting all that you're doing there, as well as across the state of Georgia. As all of you know, the ADA was signed into law on July 26, 1990, by President George H.W. Bush. I was privileged to be among, I think it was about 1,000 individuals from the disability community that was there on the White House lawn that day to listen to President Bush's remarks. Among the many things that he said was this statement, that together we must remove the physical barriers we have created and the social barriers we have accepted, for ours will never be a truly prosperous nation until all within it prosper. Well, from that statement some 34 years ago, much progress has been made because of the ADA. I think all of us have experienced changes in our lives. The ADA really brought the comprehensiveness of coverage from beyond just what Section 504 had been doing with its coverage of services and programs receiving federal financial assistance to bringing protections against discrimination, against segregation of people with disabilities across the full landscape of services and life for people with disabilities. There are four parts to the ADA. It breaks its goals into independent living, equality of opportunity, full participation, and economic self-sufficiency. We have more students with disabilities moving on, transitioning from high school to post-secondary education than ever before. We have more individuals with disabilities entering the workforce, moving on into career advancing opportunities than we ever had before. We have more individuals with disabilities who are leaving the status of poverty behind and working towards economic self-sufficiency. There is great progress, but there is so much more that needs to be done. I think that we must look to each of us as agents of change, being vigilant in our review and protection of any sliding backwards, whether that be because of court interpretations, whether that be because of proposals that's introduced in Congress that want to really dial back on the full array of protections of the ADA. So we all play a role in being change agents. I do want to also point out that this is a period of time that we celebrate as well the 25th anniversary of the Olmstead decision, which started right there in Georgia and created what we call is a community integration mandate, that individuals with disabilities should have access to the resources and supports that allow people to live in the least restrictive environment, allow individuals to work in competitive integrated employment. And the Justice Department continues to look at ways that that community integration mandate, building on the Supreme Court's decision in Olmstead, continues to take hold and continues to change the world that we have around us. So I just want to express my support and enthusiasm for the events of the day. ADA is such a meaningful part of our lives. And I am sure that you will continue to celebrate not just on one day, but every day in making a difference in terms of what has been achieved and what will continue to be achieved because of the Americans with Disabilities Act. Thank you so much.